Hey guys, how's it going? Lee John Blackmore here at leejohnblackmore.com for another super easy guitar tutorial. This week we're doing Knockin' on Heaven's Door by Bob Dylan. Many people have covered this in the past. One of my favourites was actually Guns N' Roses, which I kind of based that one on, okay? And I'm going to show you three super easy ways of playing this song. So let's get straight into it. The first one, if you're a complete beginner to the guitar, we're just going to play it on the notes to start off with, okay? So without being too complicated or anything like that, I'm going to keep it simple. So we're just going to count the frets. So if we go to the bottom E string, that's the 6th string, the thickest one, and we always count from the thinnest to the thickest, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? And we'll take our first finger and place it on the thick string, the E string, in the 3rd fret, okay? That's actually G, but we're not too worried about the names right now, okay? So that's your first position. So you can go 1, 1, 2. So one long one, 1, and then 2 short ones, 1, 2. And then we're going to take the first finger, we're going to move on to the next string, the 5th string, onto the 5th fret, okay? That's the A string. We're going to do the same picking. 1, 1, 2. We're just going to then keep our finger on the same string and slide it down 2 frets until you get into the 3rd fret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Something like that. Okay, I'm doing down up strokes, but you can keep it simple. Okay, something like that. So there's a super easy way just to get going. 1 finger, 3, 5 on the A string, 3 on the A string, and again. Okay, so if you want a slightly more advanced version, what we're going to do, we're going to play it in what we call 5th chords or power chords. So now we've got the first finger at the same place on the 3rd fret on the E string, but now we're going to follow it with our 3rd finger, okay, or if you're a complete beginner you can try and use the pinky, but I recommend using the 3rd finger, and now that's going to go on the A string, okay, the 5th string, and it's going to land in the 5th fret. And now we're only going to play the strings that our fingers are on. In this case, so the 6th and the 5th string, and we're just going to play those 2 strings together. So you don't want to do a big strum. You just want to keep it small and play those 2 strings. Okay. We're going to do a similar. We're just going to keep it simple. We're going to do a similar rhythm. Now the next position was on the first finger, the 5th fret on the 5th string. Again, we're just the same shape. We're going to tail it with the 3rd finger, except this time the 3rd finger lands on the D string, which is the 4th string, now in the 7th fret. Okay. Again, we have to try and avoid this bottom E string now because we don't want to play it. So we're just going to play the strings we've got our fingers on, which is the A and the D string, the 5th and the 4th. Okay, I'm just playing those 2 strings. You have to be very careful just to do small strokes, okay? If you can, move that whole shape. Don't take your fingers off the strings. Just take the pressure off and move it down 2 frets till the first finger now lands in the 3rd fret, and now the 3rd finger lands in the 5th fret. We're still on the A and D string. Okay? So they're like power chords, okay, or 5th chords. So if we play that again. Alright, so now we've got a slightly more advanced version. So that's just played with the power chords. You can do tons and tons of songs with just this power chord shape. Okay, so but to play the proper version we're going to use real chords. We're going to have a look at G, D, and C. So let's have a look at form in G. So take the first finger in the 2nd fret on the 5th string, then the 2nd finger 3rd fret on the 6th string, the E string. Now people normally play this last finger rather with the pinky, and that lands in the 3rd fret on the top E, on the 1st string, on the thinnest one, okay? But we're gonna add another finger. We're gonna add our 3rd finger as well, and that's gonna land the 3rd fret on the 2nd string, on the B string. You get a really nice sweet sound with that. So that would be a normal G. And just to sweeten it up, we're gonna put that 3rd finger on. It's still a G, it just sounds a bit nicer. Just as easy to play, okay? Yeah, so we're gonna do down, down, up. Okay? Now, you don't want to strum too hard. I see a lot of people strumming. Sometimes they miss the strings or they hit the strings too hard. So you just want a nice even stroke. Down, down, up. Okay, so it's almost like slow, quick cut. Okay? Then what we're going to do, make sure you leave this 3rd finger on. You can get rid of the pinky, and you can get rid of the 1st and 2nd finger as well. I've still got this 3rd finger on, but I'm going to put my 1st finger then in the 2nd fret on the 3rd string, which is the G string. Okay, so we've got this kind of shape here. And then I'm going to put my 2nd finger also in the 2nd fret on the thin string, the top E, the 1st string. Now when I play the D string, we want to try and avoid this bottom E, because it won't sound very nice otherwise, okay? So you can see I've just rested my thumb over here. Really, as a beginner, you should have your thumb hidden behind here, but whatever's more comfortable for you guys, alright? So we've got G, down, down, up. Now, ideally, we leave the strings ringing out, but in this case we're just going to slow it down, so if you hear me dampen them, that's fine as well, just for learning, okay? Down, down, up, change chord, I'll stick it up here for you. Down, down, up, that's your D chord. Now we want to play a C chord, so the whole thing's going to change. Our 1st finger is going to go down onto the 2nd string, the B string in the 1st fret, okay? And then our 2nd finger is going to be in the 2nd fret on the D string, which is the 4th string, and then our 3rd finger is going to be in the 3rd fret on the 5th string, okay, which is the A string. Now this kind of looks like diagonal. You know, try and remember these chords as shapes. Okay, so you've got a diagonal shape here, and this is C. Again, we want to try and avoid this bottom E string, alright? And so just play from the A string. Now I'm just going down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. I'll do that again. Down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. So the whole thing together. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. So what I'd suggest is just writing that sequence down. G, down, down, up, D, down, down, up, then C, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. Let's play that slowly and see if you can play along with me. I'm going to do that even slower. problem playing it slower is much harder to get the rhythm. Okay, normal speed. So, but I know what you're going to say, when I played it at the beginning, I added those little bits that sound really cool. All I'm doing now, I'm just doing a strum, and then I'm plucking up, but letting my pick roll across the strings. There's the G, so I'm just going E, B, G, or first, second, first, changing to the D, one strum, and then I'm plucking the top E twice. And the first time I'm doing it with the second finger on, then I take the second finger off, and that creates D sus2, okay? Alright, so that's just E, finger off, E, B, G, D, or if you don't know the names yet, first, first again, second, third, first. Alright, and then C. And all I'm doing there with the C, I'm just putting my pinky on the second string, on the B string, in the 3rd fret. And then I'm taking it off again to get this open. Okay, they're a little bit more advanced, so I suggest get good at the chords first, and then you can add the funky bits in later on. Okay, hope you've enjoyed the lesson, guys. Don't forget you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook. Send me any requests if you have any requests. I'll see you the same time next week.